Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Department of Statistics at the University of California, Berkeley. I'm Haiyan Huang, the current chair of the department. I would like to continue a long-standing tradition here in the department and ask our graduates to express their gratitude to those in the audience who are here today. So today's celebration acknowledges not only the achievements of our graduates, but also the support of the friends and the family who have helped them reach this milestone. So let's begin with a round of applause for all the loved ones here in Berkeley and around the world. Thank you for your love and encouragement throughout this journey. Of course, graduates, so today is your day to be celebrated. And I offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today is a day to celebrate and reflect on the incredible achievements of the class of 2023. While we are always proud of our graduates, the class of 2023 deserves special recognition for the way they have overcome challenges both inside and outside the classroom. For many of the students present here today, your time at Berkeley has been marked by difficulties and uncertainties due to the pandemic. You have endured remote learning and faced numerous burdens brought about by a global public health crisis. Yet, with grace and determination, you have surmounted these difficulties and adapted to the circumstance. Congratulations to each and every one of you. As you embark on your journey, you enter a world that relies on data more than ever before. As trained statisticians, you will play a vital role in solving some of our most pressing problems. For example, statistics and data science lie at the heart of epidemiology, aiding our understanding of the spread and treatment of diseases such as the coronavirus. Statistics and data science are instrumental in combating climate change and restoring our environment. Statistics and data science have the power to make our digitalized world safer and more equitable for citizens across the globe. Through your understanding of data, you will be at the forefront of creating a more just and safe world. Use your skills to learn from data, promote ethical data uses, and shape a better future for all of us. This is also a very exciting time for our department, actually. So as you may already know, the Regents of the University of California are scheduled to vote on May 18th regarding the establishment of the College of Computing, Data Science, and Society. If approved, this significant achievement would mark the first creation of a new college at UC Berkeley in over 60 years. Statistics will be one of the co-members of this new college, which aims to utilize data and research for the betterment of society. This new college, we call it at CDSS, will bring together the Department of Statistics, Data Science Education, the Department of Electronical Engineering and Computer Science, the Berkeley Institute for Data Science, the Center for Computational Biology, the lab, and the Computational Precision Health Program. We will collaborate with partners across campus and beyond to develop inclusive educational pathways and innovative data-driven solutions to real-world problems. Congratulations once again, class of 2023. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker today, Joy Banaguro, the Chief Data Officer of the state of California. Throughout her career, Joy has been dedicated to the intersection of data, technology, design, and policy. As an alumna of the Goldman School of Public Policy at UC Berkeley, she began her professional journey at the city of New Orleans, where she designed data systems and resources to promote open access to public data and facilitate data-driven decision-making. In 2014, Joy became Chief Data Officer for the city and the county of San Francisco, so where her work had far-reaching implications in public health, climate change mitigation, and the co-founding of Data Academy. The Data Academy is a training program estimated to save up to 11 million in staff time. So thank you, Joy, and her team for doing this fantastic work. And in her current position as the Chief Data Officer of the state of California, her primary objective is to enhance the utilization of data in government operations. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Joy.
Thank you so much, Chair, for the introduction and the honor of being here today. So I want to start with a confession. When I did my mathematics undergrad, I didn't take a single stats class until the 4th year. I was kind of a pure math girl with a penchant for proofs. But I did need a stats class for my degree. Unfortunately, there was only one class I could take. It was a graduate level course in stats, so a lot of you folks here today. And I didn't do that well. So my first congratulations is I know you all are a lot smarter than me and you're gonna do great. But while I may not be here for my stats expertise, I would love to share some career insights instead. So when I was in graduate school, our program was going through its 10-year curriculum review. And I remember speaking with the dean at the time and expressing my frustration with the curriculum's focus on analysis. And he sort of looked at me and he's like, Joy, but that's what we do. We train analysts. And I sort of stared back at him for a moment and I said, I don't want to be an analyst. We've done enough analyzing. We know what to do. We just need to do it. Which leads me to my first set of tips. You can think of your career choices as 3 wedges in a pie chart. The 3 P's of process, purpose, and people. And each role and career choice you make will be a mixture of these. The reason I didn't want to be an analyst is that I'd already been doing that for 7 years before grad school. I no longer wanted to spend my day-to-day processes analyzing data and sitting behind a computer screen. I craved variety day-to-day. For me, variety makes me happy, which improves my work and my ability to be successful. The process piece of my pie still dominates. For others, the purpose is primary. So you might know someone who will happily dig ditches all day if they believed in what they were doing. For me, purpose is key. And early in my career, I was a bit of a zealot about what was allowable purposes. I couldn't imagine working out of the public sector and the nonprofit sector. But this has changed, and I'm now more open to a broad range of purpose and see a much wider range of opportunity across many sectors. For my last P, people, my thinking has also shifted quite a bit. I used to pride myself on being able to work with jerks. I'd be like, yeah, send me in there, I got them, I can deal with them. But I'm at a stage in my career and life where that's simply not workable anymore. I've learned that I don't want to invest my energy in that. So I'm much pickier about who I'll work with and for how long at this stage in my career. So as you progress in your career, consider the 3 P's of process, purpose, and people, and use them to assess not only your current job, but also as you consider new and different opportunities. You want those 3 P's to sum to 100, even if their relative size changes over time. also want to talk about luck. So years ago, some researchers in Italy developed an agent model to attempt to quantify the impact of luck on success. And they started out with the concept that talent is normally distributed in the population. It's a bell curve. But they noted success and wealth are not normally distributed. Instead, they're heavily skewed. There's a few people with very high levels of success and wealth. So in their agent model, each agent was given a set of skills that were normally distributed, and then they randomly assigned chance events that were labeled as either lucky or unlucky. And they repeated this simulation over and over again, and they kept getting the same outcome, which is that agents with the most lucky events came out the wealthiest. So when I'm asked about my career, I often cite the role of luck. So when I received my role as the first chief data officer of San Francisco, it was mostly by chance. I wasn't looking for a role, I wasn't tracking it, but a friend of mine from grad school heard about it and said, wow, that sounds like joy. And he dropped me an email and said, hey, apply. And I hemmed and hawed, and at the last minute I decided, you know what, I'm gonna toss my hat in there. And just before the application closed. And I luckily got an interview and it cascaded from there. But that chance application completely altered my career trajectory. But the importance of luck in your career can feel deeply unsatisfying, even an existential crisis. So by nature, luck is a function of chance, so why try, why bother, why strive? Well, I've come to integrate this thinking into my life in a few ways, and the first and foremost is to cultivate humility, right? Don't be that person who says they succeeded all on their own. But I did start to think about that San Francisco role. Of course, there were certain luck factors that you cannot influence: where you're born, who you're born to, your natural ability, many societal factors. But I do believe there's factors you can nudge a bit. And it's really, for me, centered around this concept of increasing the surface area on which luck can play out. So one, network. You've heard this, but I want you to do it even when you have your dream job. Many times, actually every time I've landed in a job, I've loved it, buried myself into it, and I've stopped talking with my colleagues around the world. But networking increases the chance that you run into someone or something that will be your next opportunity. So don't forget about it, even when you're job happy. Second, diversify your skills. Much has been written about the concept of T-shaped or pie-shaped people, so people who have deep knowledge in one or more areas, but also broad knowledge in many others, and how that helps them be adaptable and successful. I personally have deep knowledge in data, but also design, technology, and policy. And that lens of multiple disciplines just allows you to think, bring more tools to bear, and think differently about problems. So that's another way to expand the surface area of your career. Lastly, pick jobs where change is happening. If you're in a stagnant environment, opportunities will be infrequent by definition. So if you're in the lucky position, I imagine some of you are, of picking from multiple opportunities, go for the more dynamic one. By nature, there'll be more opportunities for you to jump or expand your current role. Well, now I want to talk about the importance of everything else outside of career. So you're all naturally at a point where career focus and achievements are most salient to you. That makes sense. It's part of our human life cycle. But when interviewed at the end of their lives, the most common advice that people want to give their younger selves is to focus on friends, family, and relationships. You may not heed this advice at this stage in your career, but I want you to find a place to hold it in mind and grab those opportunities when they happen. For me, this happened twice. One was a miss, and one was a success. Where I missed was grad school. I hadn't been to school for 7 years when I got back, and was I hungry. I didn't just do the required reading, I also did the recommended reading, and I took detailed outline notes on my computer. But what I didn't do was I didn't go on any of the weekend trips. I skipped lunch with the other students. Instead, I would hole up in the tiny, tiny, musty attic study room with my sad little packed lunch and do homework. And of course, I did make connections, and more importantly, enrich them after graduate school, including with the friend I mentioned earlier. But I've always regretted those choices. Where I didn't miss was undergrad. So I mentioned in the beginning that I love proofs. And when I was in college, an opportunity came up to take a class in modal logic, which is the logic of possible worlds. And there were just a few undergraduates in the class. There were 4 of us. And one of them was a bit of a savant. I'm pretty sure he went on to make a lot of money on Wall Street. And he didn't need help with his homework. But the other 3 undergrads, we needed to help each other. So I became study buddies with 2 fellows, Anthony and Justin. And we would have these epic homework sessions together, very, very long. And we all brought different skills to bear to the table. You know, I was good at proofs, I love a good proof. Justin was really awesome at empty sets. And Anthony would disappear for a few days and come back with some insight on some particularly challenging problem. So we made a great team. And we spent a lot of time together. And about halfway through the semester, I started to notice that Justin would make these little hand creatures, which I've never been able to replicate. But this little hand creature would sort of come over and push around my eraser and my pencil. And it started to dawn on me, I think he's flirting with me. And I'm like, he's just like the empty set dude, whatever. But, you know, we started to hang out a little bit. And long story short, I did eventually marry him. But at the time, I wasn't sure I had the time to bother with a relationship. I was too young, I was a dual major, I liked succeeding, there would be other opportunities, but I decided to stick out and find the time to nurture it. And still the best decision I ever made, and it has enriched my life immeasurably. So your career may sometimes disappoint you. It may frustrate you. It may make you sad. It may make you angry. Which is why you must cultivate a richer role in life as a friend, a child, a partner, and for some, a parent, for babies count. The people in your life and the moments of nature and contemplation are going to be the most beautiful moments regardless of what you achieve. Which is why I'm going to end with a poem, not a data point. This is Don't Hesitate by Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give in to it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb. Congratulations, graduates. Go forth and find your joy.
Many thanks, Joy, for the thoughtful and inspiring words. Thank you. So next, I want to invite Peng Ding, Professor Peng Ding, who's head graduate advisor for the PhD program, to announce our first award.
Evelyn Fick's Prize. Evelyn Fick's name is remembered in the statistics literature for, among many other things, research concerning statistical applications in the life sciences. It's particularly fitting to honor Tiffany Tang with the Evelyn Fick Memorial Award because of her outstanding research achievements in biomedicine, statistical machine learning methodology, and software developments, and student leadership and service. Congratulations, Tiffany. I now invite Andrew Bray, Chair of the Teaching Committee, to come to the podium and announce the next awards.
These are the Outstanding Graduate Student Instructor Awards. These give campus-wide recognition to excellence in teaching by our graduate student instructors. The award is based on overall effectiveness as an instructor and is evidenced by student evaluations and faculty recommendations. We have, I think, 3 recipients with us this afternoon, and we invite them to come to the stage to receive their award. This year's recipients are Theo Saarinen, Next we have Si Ju Lu. And finally, we have somebody who earned this award while he was still a graduate student last year. After he graduated from our master's program, we were lucky to have him join the faculty as a lecturer, where he continues to do exceptional work teaching our undergraduates. Congratulations, Jeremy Sanchez. We would also like to recognize the recipients of the Outstanding GSI Award who could not be here this morning: Alitie Chima, Do Young Ki, Isaac Schmidt, Andy Shen, Lei Shi, Jacob Sorensen, and Yumeng Wang. Congratulations. Our next award will be announced by Song Mei, faculty member on the Master's Program Committee.
The department citation in the Statistics Master Program is given in recognition of excellence in the theory and application of statistics at the master's level and for outstanding performance in the master's program. This year's recipient is Nicholas Amir Soleimani. Speech. Yeah. And now, Will Fisian, Chair of Undergraduate Committee, will announce our last award.
The department citation is given in recognition of distinguished undergraduate achievement in statistics. This year's recipient excelled in her coursework, teaching, and service. The 2022-2023 recipient of the department citation is Selena Lee.
Okay, so this concludes our award. So next, I want to invite Peng Ding to the podium again to start present the scrolls for PhD students.
We begin the presentation of scrolls with students earning a Doctor of Philosophy. These are the candidates for PhD in statistics. They will be hooded by their advisors, and each PhD candidate may say a few words if they choose. Okay. The first candidate is Alan Au. His thesis title is Statistical Genomics Through the Lens of Exchangeability, Stability, and Generalizability. His advisor is Professor Ensemble.
So is this where I give a speech? Just checking. Okay, so I would like to thank my advisor Yoon, my family and loved ones who flew all the way from Singapore, Norway, and Philadelphia here. And I would also like to thank my dissertation committee, which consists of Rasmus, Haiyan, and Naila Ioannidis, who is with the ECS department. And I would also like to thank the department members, Lashana, who helped a lot with all the administrative work over the past couple of years. And finally, I would like to thank my lab mates from the Song Lab and the Ioannidis labs. Thank you.
Our second PhD graduate is Melody Huang. Her thesis title is Towards Credible Causal Inference Under Real-World Complications. Her advisor is Professor Aaron Hartman.
All right. So I've been told it takes a village to raise a PhD student, and I've been fortunate to have some of the most supportive and wonderful and patient people be a part of my village. So like all of my talks, I have more to say than I have time to say it, so I will try to keep it short. First and foremost, thank you to my advisor, Aaron. I have been so lucky to have had the opportunity to be your student for the last 5 years. I've learned so much. I've learned how to be a better statistician, a more independent researcher, and a more effective communicator. You have provided help and guidance at every stage of my PhD, even during times when I didn't know how to ask for help. And you have set the bar incredibly high for the type of advisor I'd like to be in the future. I will miss you very much. I'd also like to thank my committee members, Sam, Peng, Avi, and Chad, for all the feedback and advice through the last few years, and my friends and family who are here today for all of the love and support. To my parents, thank you so much for giving me the chance and opportunity to pursue this passion project I've called my PhD. Finally, thank you to Lashana and all of the other staff in the statistics department for all of the help and for organizing this commencement. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much.
The next one, Tyler Evan Madba. Tyler's PhD thesis title is The Method of Distributions for Random Ordinary Differential Equations. Tyler was co-advised by Professor Steve Evans and Michael DeVries.
to say thanks to, first off, my wife, Caroline, in the audience, my mother, Karen, my in-laws, Linda and Bob, as well as my advisors, Mike and Steve, my other committee members, Daniel, who's from Stanford, who couldn't be here today, as well as Song Mei, and just my department in general. Thanks for a fantastic time and all the knowledge and things that I've learned over the years. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Next one, Daniel Soriano. Dan's PhD thesis was assessing and planning for unmeasured confounding in weighted observational studies, advised by Professor Sam Pimentel.
I'd like to thank my advisors, Sam Pimentel and Avi Feller. I'd like to thank my collaborators and committee members, Peter Bickel and Peng Ding. I would like to thank Lashana and the rest of the statistics staff. I don't think any of us would be here without them. I'd like to thank my family, and I'd also like to thank the rest of the statistics graduate students, especially my cohort and office mates, and everyone along the way. Thank you.
Our last PhD graduate this year here today is Tiffany Tang. Her PhD thesis was statistical machine learning for reliable hypothesis generation in biomedical problems, advised by Professor Bing Yu.
So I've also been told that it takes a village. And I really want to first thank my advisor, Ben, who's just been incredibly supportive throughout my 5 years. You've helped me to grow as a person and as a researcher. And also I want to thank my dissertation committee members, Ben and Haiyan, who have been incredibly supportive throughout, and also the many friends and PhD graduates today. And also, thank you so much to the department staff and Lashana, who are the kindest and perhaps hardest workers of us all. And finally, thank you so much to my family, my sister and my parents who are here today and drove 28 hours and 2 days to be here. So without you, certainly wouldn't be here. And thank you so much for all your support.
Congratulations to all our doctoral students again. Now we will hear from our master's student speaker, Nicholas Amir Soleimani.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, family, friends, and above all, my fellow graduating class, good afternoon. Today, we stand on the precipice of the future, a future that begins here and begins today. When I first set foot on the Berkeley campus, I was filled with the fear of becoming what many might call a walking calculator. But as it turns out, Berkeley, with its rich legacy of nurturing free thinkers and trailblazers for over 150 years, had a different plan for me, for all of us. During our time here, we've learned that statistics isn't just about numbers. It's a language that tells stories. Each data point, each figure, is a unique narrative of life, society, and the universe. Each coding error, a unique narrative of me nearly throwing my computer out the window. In the grand scheme of our academic journey, a special mention must go to Professor Aditya, our Bayesian guru. Aditya, bless his heart, had handwriting faster than the speed of light, turning note-taking into an Olympic sport. Yet, his brilliance in Bayesian statistics was unparalleled. It was his class that transformed our understanding of the world, making us question everything we thought we knew, from the basics of probability to the existence of free will. It was like relearning Santa Claus isn't real all over again. Then came his notorious 201A final, affectionately called the "Why did I sign up for this" exam. It brought many of us face to face with sleepless nights, mugs of strong black coffee working overtime, and the eerie glow of ChatGPT, which, contrary to popular belief, does not help you cheat on your homework. Trust me, I've tried. Yet, these were the nights that shaped us. They taught us that life, much like statistics, isn't lived in the averages. It's lived in the unique moments, the highs and the lows, the unexpected results. It's about exploring the full range of experiences, not just sticking to the mean. So, my piece of advice for my fellow graduates: embrace uncertainty. It's the essence of our field, and more importantly, it's the essence of life itself. Don't be afraid to explore the tails of the distribution curve. Life is more than just the mean, it's the entire distribution. So, as we step into the world, let's remember to embrace uncertainty. Let's aim to be the outliers who create new pathways, who question the status quo, who change the world. Today, we are no longer just students of statistics. We become its ambassadors. We are explorers of uncertainty, champions of truth, and advocates of evidence-based decisions. We're also the first line of defense against AI language models trying to take our jobs. But don't worry, I've been assured that ChatGPT can't perform spectral clustering yet. As we embark on a new journey, let's remember to use our statistical prowess not just to understand the world, but to change it. We are stepping into a world where facts are often overlooked and misinformation spreads like wildfire. As the storytelling statisticians, we have the power and responsibility to promote understanding, uphold truth, and inspire change. Looking around, I see a group that's not just future leaders in statistics, but future outliers ready to challenge norms, take risks, and create their own unique distributions. I am proud, incredibly proud, to be part of this amazing group. If I were to describe my experience at UC Berkeley in one word, it would be unpredictable. And in the world of statistics, that is the highest compliment that I can give. So, congratulations to us, the class of 2023. Here's to the stories we've told, the ones we're living, and the ones we've yet to discover. Thank you all, and go Bears.
Thank you, Nicholas. My name is Sam Pimentel. I'm a faculty member of the department, and I have taught the MA students in one of the required courses, Stat 230A, Linear Models, this semester. This is a really impressive group of statisticians, and it has been a real joy to get to know them this semester. So I'm delighted to get to read out their names. The scrolls for the Master of Arts degree in Statistics will be presented by MA Program Committee member Professor Song May. Nicholas Amir Soleimani. Brian Wang. Christopher Hernandez.
Hello. Hey,
Oh,
Mom.
sorry, my bad.
And my uncle and my cousin and John Woo.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, my friends, family.
Jeffrey Kuo.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, and my sister who couldn't make it.
Tim Tan TV Lyson. Daniel Sunko.
Thank you, parents, and thanks to my brother, Sam.
Matthew Song.
Thanks to my family and to the entire cohort. Glad to be here with y'all.
Xiang Chuan Shu.
Thanks, my family.
Leon Weingartner. Spencer Slayton. Ahmed Eldib.
Thank you to my wife for bearing with me. Thank you for Berkeley for making this a wonderful year. Thank you all.
Anapat Wanghi Randacha.
Thank you, Mom, Dad. I'm Ern. I love you guys.
Zach Brotman. Caitlin Smith.
I'd like to thank my family, my professors, and everyone in the MA Lounge for making this year so special.
Tessa Weiss. Lauren DiMaggio. Yumeng Ophelia Wang.
谢谢老爸老妈，谢谢我的朋友们。
Iran Lee.
Thank you, my parents. Thanks, Berkeley.
Charbel Imad.
Go Birds.
Ethan Kwan.
Thanks to my family and everyone who's here.
Zinra Huang. Jiling Lu. Shuya Wang. Mitch Sylvestre Gabrillion. Zifeng Lung.
I'd like to thank my family for coming, and everyone here is so smart, so I love Berkeley.
Irina Degtярeva.
I want to say thank you to my family that is not here today and watching the YouTube recording. I love you guys. Я люблю вас, мы сделали это.
Dmitry Timoshenko.
I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me during this journey, especially to my parents who unfortunately can't be there today. Я люблю вас, мои родители, мама и папа.
William Heimer. Lauren Flemmer. John Lee. Andrea Padilla. Paige Park. Congratulations to all our MA students. I would now like to introduce the undergraduate student speaker and recipient of the undergraduate department citation, Selena Lee.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so honored to be here. As I thought about what I wanted to say here today, I decided to ask the people who have taught me so much over these past 4 years, my professors and GSIs, for one last lesson. I asked them for interesting pieces of advice and what they would share to all of you today if they were in my shoes. Disclaimer, if there's anything I say in these next 5 minutes that you don't like, well, it wasn't my idea. So, at 10 p.m. last Wednesday, after my brain had just been fried from taking a 3-hour-long math final, I walked up to my professor and asked the question. They looked at me with this horrified look on their face and said, "You have to give a speech? I feel so sorry for you." The second attempt was not much better. My GSI said the same thing that they always say to me when I first walk into office hours. "Have you tried asking ChatGPT?" That's how I write all my rec letters these days. By the way, I did try. Maybe it's because I need to get the premium version, but it didn't really work. So as you can tell, I was off to a little bit of a rough start, but having to wait for the Evans elevator every other day, I've gained just a bit of patience, so I decided to keep asking people. And eventually, I did get some interesting pieces of advice. Some offered tips for the future, but almost everyone encouraged me to reflect on these past 4 years and how they shaped me as a person. I was even told that professors don't know all the secrets of the world, and that sometimes I need to listen to my own experiences and wisdom. At first, I was like, these people are older, wiser, more experienced than me. They might not know everything, but they definitely know more than some 22-year-old who tried a bit too hard in school. But the more I thought about it, the more I began to see the truth in this statement. While our professors, parents, managers, you name it, have more experience navigating the world, they traversed a different path through life than we will. I'm sure we're all super tired of hearing about being the COVID class, having to see those smoky orange skies, strikes, etc. But there's a good reason these things keep getting repeated. These are the unique struggles we went through together during our college years. No one else had these experiences but us. And moreover, each individual within the graduating class of 2023 has had different personal experiences that have influenced our worldviews and identities. Although we have much to learn from those before us, don't be afraid to challenge the status quo as we move into the next stage of our lives. Despite what that all too familiar imposter syndrome might be telling you, you have unique perspectives and skills to offer this world, so don't be afraid to use them. So today, I hope you will all take the time to reflect on how you've changed and grown during your time here at Berkeley. Personally, I've gained a better sense of what interests me. In fact, I had no intention of being a stats major until I took Data 140. I improved at collaborating with my peers and learned how to ask for help. I know that I am leaving here a much different person than I was when I arrived, and I'm sure that's the case for all of you as well. So a big thank you to all of my professors and GSIs for offering their wisdom, and more importantly, for supporting me throughout my time here at Berkeley. And to everyone else who's helped me along the way, my friends, family, classmates, all of my amazing Cal Figure Skating teammates, the workers at Meza who probably know me by now, I wouldn't be here today without you. Congratulations, fellow graduates, and as always, go Bears!
Thanks, Selena, for that excellent speech. I'm Shobna Stoyanov. I'm a continuing lecturer here in the Stat Department. And I've actually either taught or worked with a bunch of the people who are going to walk up to the stage right now. So the scroll for the Bachelor of Arts degree in Statistics will be presented by the head undergraduate faculty advisor, Professor Will Fithew. And these are the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Statistics. Selena Lee. Adamya Prakash Srivastava.
Go Bears.
Winston Tsai. Juho Oh.
Safety Evans.
Hannah Cho.
Thank you to my family, friends, both the ones here and the ones not here, for supporting me throughout my college career.
Vincent Zhang.
I would like to thank my parents, my friends here, and not gonna lie, I will miss Evans. Thank you, Evans.
Kathleen Nye.
I want to thank my family and my dog, Dee Dee.
Jaron Koch.
I want to
to thank my parents for supporting me on this journey. Love you.
Min Fan.
I would like to thank my family and Professor Will Fithian, Peng Ding, and Sam Pimentel.
Robert Lee.
Thank you, everyone.
Michelle Fong.
Thank you to my family, friends, teacher, and everyone else who has supported me through my years at Cal.
Ashley Zhang.
Thank you to my family and friends.
Soumya Chaudhary.
Thank you to my family, friends, and the Department of Statistics. Excuse me.
Jialiang Pang.
I have another one. Thanks to myself, thanks to my family. I know, mommy.
Peter Tong, who is graduating with honors in statistics.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and I'll miss you, Berkeley Stat.
Ashley Jung.
Thank you, Oma, Appa, Toby, Haley, Wendy, Nathan, Michelle, and Crystal for hyping me up today.
Sujing Pang.
Thank you, and go Bears.
Swayam Bhatia.
Thank you to my family.
Pradeep Muthaya.
Hello. I just wanted to thank my mom, dad, my sister, my grandma, my girlfriend who are in the audience. I love you all so much. I couldn't have done this without you. Go Bears!
Katerina Udina.
Mom, Dad, we did it. Spasibo большое. Go Bears.
Josh Briscoe. Nathan Harunian.
I just want to quickly thank my parents, my brother, my friends, and the stats department faculty for supporting me through the years. Shnara Kalchun.
Isaac Sloan.
Just want to quickly say thank you to my mom and dad, my beautiful madrina, and my brother and sister, and lastly, my partner Astrid, who's watching the recording. Love you guys.
Shane Schultz.
Thank you, my family and my friends. Love y'all.
Hailun Wang.
I'd like to shout out my mom and dad. Love you guys.
James Roosevelt Liu.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for helping me keep it real and dream big. Much love. Peace.
Will Corbin.
Love you, Mom. My brother's here as well. I sat next to him in my high school statistics class, and he's a big reason why I'm studying it now.
Sanurat Natnitikarat.
Thank you, Nam. Thank you, my mom. รักคุณแม่นะครับ
Humin Singh.
I want to thank my parents for coming here today. I also want to thank my friends for the awesome time here at Berkeley. And I also want to thank Natalie for being my awesome advisor. 我还要谢谢爷爷和姥姥，你们永远在我心中。Love you all.
Yehu.
Thank you, my friends, and 老爸老妈，我爱你们。
Keishin Lei.
Thank you to my family and friends. 我爱你们。
Kanglin He.
Thank you, my family. Thank you, everyone here, and thank you, my grandma, grandpa. I hope he can see this in the sky. 谢谢爸爸妈妈，然后所有亲戚今天在这儿的，然后还有谢谢我奶奶、我爷爷，希望他能看见。Thank you, bye.
Zhang Dong.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, my brother. 謝謝爸爸媽媽，謝謝哥哥，多謝老豆媽子，多謝希哥。
Jiang Yu Chen.
I want to say thank you to all faculties and peers, and also 谢谢爸爸妈妈、外公外婆，我爱你们。Thank you.
Laura Lee. Jerway Gu.
Thank you everyone for supporting me.
Yongchan Wang.
I'd like to thank the statistics department and to all my friends who crammed for exams with me, and to my parents. 谢谢你们. Thank you. Go Bears!
Yinua Xu.
Thank you to all my family and friends for supporting me through this journey.
Yechan Yu.
I want to thank my family, friends, lecturers, professors, GSIs for supporting me for this journey. 감사합니다, and go Bears.
Anand Vissa.
I want to thank my mom for encouraging me to major in statistics, as well as my dad and sister for being supportive, as well as Natalie and Denise for helping me so much the past 4 years. Thank you so much.
Ziyu Wang.
Many thanks to everyone who has made this possible. Go Stats, go Bears.
Jason Lee.
I would like to say thanks to my family and for those one who helped me got here today. Thank you. Go Bears.
Yinga Chow.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and for all of the classmates who are here today. You and you alone are the only one who can live your life and write the story that you're meant to tell. Thank you. Go Bears.
Yishin Tian.
I'd like to thanks for my boyfriend, David, to be here with me.
Matthew Dworkin.
I want to say a quick thank you to my family, my friends, and my classmates for your support. Also, thank you to instructor Mike Leong from the SLC for helping teach me probability. And a special thanks to Professor Adam Lucas for believing in me and pushing me to challenge myself. Thank you.
Brian Huckleberry.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, and the comforting knowledge that at all times my odds of graduating were at least 0%. Thank you.
Janet Cho.
Thank you, Ma, Appa, Pa, Michael, Justin, and Emma. I love you guys.
Joy Lin.
Thanks to all, and we made it. I love you guys.
Xingye Fang.
I like to thank my friends and family who's here and also who's not here. Thank you.
Yang Wong Min.
Thanks to my mom and dad and grandpa for being here.
Amit Cohen.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Love you guys.
Prasann Guru Prasad.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, and Suze for making it. Love you guys.
Rohan Goel.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, and my younger sister. I love you guys, and go Bears.
Hamsa Jambulapati.
I'd like to say thanks to my parents, brother, and friends for taking the time to be here. Love you guys.
Wen Hao Pan.
Yeah, I wanna thank you. Thanks my parents for coming to see me. They have come to see me for 3 times during the past 4 years. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 standard deviations above the average. I also want to thank to my friends, mentors, especially Alan and Professor Sam Pimentel. It is because of their support I can start my stats PhD at the University of Washington. Go Bears!
Tian Jie.
I want to thank my parents who are far away. 谢谢你们. I want to thank friends that are here today. You are some of the most important people in my life. Thank you. And then I want to special thanks to Professor Peng Ding, and also Sam Pimentel, also Aaron Hartman, who inspired me to pursue a path in statistics. Thank you.
Ziyu Dang.
I would like to thank my family, parents, and friends who supported me in the past 4 years. I would also like to thank Professor Anya Dekari, who's not here today. I wouldn't be the person today without her support and everything. 爸爸妈妈，我爱你们。谢谢你们不远万里来到这里。
Lin Chen Yang.
I want to say thank you, a huge thank you to my friends and my families, especially my mom and dad over there. Thank you for your consistent support. So yeah, I love you guys, and go Bears!
Jin Yi Young.
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad, and congratulations, everyone.
Jingwan Lu.
Just want to say thank you so much, Mom and Dad. I love you. I love you too, Richard.
Gizar Thin Florence. Joselyn Hartanto.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you to myself.
Sorry. Joselyn Hartanto.
Thank you to my family and friends who's here with me on this special day. I love you all.
Helen Tan.
Thanks to family, friends, GSI's instructor, and advisor. Thank you.
Reina Rao.
Thank you, my families and all the friends come over here today to support me. Love you guys. And thank you, our advisor, Natalie. You always help me a lot. Congratulations to everyone who graduated today. Thank you.
Junlin Liu.
Thank you to my mom and families, everyone here at Cal. Go Bears! 谢谢你们.
Claire Lee.
I want to say thank you to mom and dad and all my friends and families. You're amazing, and thank you for help with for me to accomplish this amazing journey. Thank you, 谢谢，我爱你们。
Yu Jiao Zhao.
I just want to give a special thank to Chen Chen. Thank you for coming to my ceremony, being my mommy when my parents don't have time to be here. Thank you.
Christine Lee.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you, Berkeley, and all my best friends who shared the best 4 years with me. Thank you all. 谢谢你们.
Arturo Ortega. Boshwan Fan.
I'd like to say thank you to my parents, my grandparents, my girlfriend, and my friends over there, especially Michael, Richard, and Andy who are here today. Thank you all. 谢谢你们. Go Bears!
Jiachen Lee.
Thank you to my friends and my family, and 谢谢你们这4年的陪伴。
Vinay Gautam. This is the first one. First to last. And the last one. Congratulations, everyone.
So time goes fast, so now it's a time for me to give the closing remarks. So thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2023. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the staff and volunteers who make this event happen every year. So thank you so much for your great hard work and also all of the efforts you put in. Thank you. I would also like to thank our speaker again, Joy, for her time, effort, and the softball word for all of us. Thank you. We have an informal reception in Speaker Plaza just outside of this playhouse. So you are all invited. But now I want to ask you to keep the aisles clear and wait until our graduates have exit. And I have one final bit of instruction for our graduates. So please stand and face the audience. Please move your tassel from right to left. I now present the class of 2023. Thank you, everyone.